This is a regular meeting of the Township Committee. Public notice of this meeting has been given as required by the Open Public Meetings Law. A resolution was adopted on January 1st, 2023, designating this date, this hall, and 7:30 p.m. as the time for this regular meeting of the Township Committee of the Township of Union in the County of Union. A notice of each and every meeting of the Township Committee was posted in accordance with the aforesaid Open Public Meetings Law in one public place reserved for the posting of ordinances and official notices of the Township of Union, namely the bulletin board next to the clerk's office. In addition thereto, a copy of said resolution was forwarded to the local source and Star Ledger. A copy of said resolution is on file with the clerk of the township.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Good evening, everyone. This evening, the prayer will be led by Deputy Mayor Cavadas and the flag salute by Committeeman Bowser. Would everyone please stand?
God of power, might, wisdom, and justice, through you authority is rightly administered. Laws are enacted and judgment is decreed. Assist this Township Committee with your spirit of counsel and fortitude, and guide us to seek righteousness, justice, and mercy, and assist us in leading our township with honesty and integrity. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Madam Clerk, can I have a roll call, please?
Mr. Florio?
here.
Ms. Dellisford is excused. Mr. Bowser?
Here.
Ms. Cavadas?
Here.
Mayor Figueiredo?
Here. This evening, we have a proclamation. I'd like to ask Deputy Mayor Cavadas to please read a portion of it.
Thank you, Mayor. Building Safety Month is May 2023, whereas the Township of Union is committed to recognizing that our township and strength depends on the safety essentials for our homes, buildings, and infrastructure, which both play an everyday life and when disasters strike. Whereas our confidence in the resilience of these buildings that make up our community is achieved through the devotion of guardians, building safety and fire prevention officials, architects, engineers, builders, tradespeople, design professionals, laborers, plumbers, and others in the construction industry who work year-round to ensure the safety construction of our buildings. And whereas these guardians are dedicated members of the International Code Council, a nonprofit that brings together local, state, tribal, and federal officials who are experts in built environments to create and implement the highest quality codes to protect us in the buildings where we live, learn, work, and play. Whereas each year, in observance of Building Safety Month, people all over the world are asked to consider the commitment to improve building safety and economic investment at home in the community, and to acknowledge the essential service provided to all of us by local and state building departments, fire prevention bureaus, and federal agencies in protecting lives and property. Now, therefore, I, Mayor Manuel Figueiredo, from the Township of Union, do hereby proclaim the month of May 2023 as Building Safety Month. Accordingly, I encourage our citizens to join us as we participate in Building Safety Month activities. Signed, Mayor Manuel Figueiredo, Suzette Cavadas, Michelle Dellisford, Jim Florio, and James Bowser.
Thank you, Deputy Mayor. We'll make sure the entity will receive a copy of that proclamation. I'd now like a motion to approve the minutes of conference and regular session of May 9th, 2023.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
At this time, I'd like to entertain a motion to open a public hearing on our 2023 municipal budget.
Move to open.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anyone from the public wishes to speak on the 2023 municipal budget? Seeing none, can I have a motion to close the public hearing?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Madam Clerk, can we move on with the ordinances and resolutions, please?
I have for your consideration on second and final reading an ordinance amending Chapter 170 of the Municipal Code.
Move the ordinance be taken up with a second read and final reading.
Second.
An ordinance of the Township of Union, County of Union, State of New Jersey, amending Chapter 170 of the Municipal Code.
Anyone from the public wishes to speak on this ordinance? The ordinance that was just read by the clerk. The clerk, would you please read back the ordinance again?
An ordinance of the Township of Union, County of Union, State of New Jersey, amending Chapter 170 of the Municipal Code.
Anyone wishing to speak on that?
Move the ordinance be adopted.
Second?
Mr. Florio?
Yes.
Mr. Bowser?
Yes.
Ms. Cavadas?
Yes.
Mayor Figueiredo?
Yes.
Amending Chapter 256 of the Municipal Code pertaining to clothing donation bins.
Will the ordinance be taken up for second and final reading?
Second.
An ordinance to amend Chapter 256 of the Code of the Township of Union pertaining to clothing donation bins.
Anyone from the public wishing to speak on this ordinance?
Move the ordinance be adopted.
Second.
Mr. Florio?
Yes.
Mr. Bowser?
Yes.
Ms. Cavadas?
Yes.
Mayor Figueiredo?
Yes.
Amending Chapter 266-66 of the Municipal Code, parking by permit in residential areas to include Gruber Avenue.
Excuse me. Move the ordinance be taken up for second and final reading?
Second.
An ordinance amending Chapter 266-66, Schedule 25, entitled Parking by Permit Only in Residential Areas by the Township Committee of the Township of Union, County of Union, State of New Jersey. This ordinance affects Gruber Avenue.
Anyone from the public wishing to speak on this ordinance?
Move the ordinance be adopted?
Second.
Mr. Florio?
Yes.
Mr. Bowser?
Yes.
Ms. Cavadas?
Yes.
Mayor Figueiredo?
Yes.
Amending ordinance 3729 to add a handicap space in front of 1034 Krieger Avenue and delete one in front of 679 Gates Terrace.
Move the ordinance be taken up for second and final reading?
Second.
An ordinance amending the designation of restricted parking spaces for use by persons with special vehicle identification cards in the Township of Union, Union County, New Jersey. This ordinance creates a handicap space in front of 1034 Krieger Avenue and removes one in front of 679 Gates Terrace.
Anyone from the public wishing to speak on this ordinance?
Move the ordinance be adopted?
Second.
Mr. Florio?
Yes.
Mr. Bowser?
Yes.
Ms. Cavadas?
Yes.
Mayor Figueiredo?
Yes.
Establishing a no-knock registry to allow residents to prevent canvassing or soliciting at their property.
Move the ordinance be taken up for second read.
Second?
An ordinance establishing a no-knock registry by the Township Committee of the Township of Union, County of Union, State of New Jersey. This allows residents to prevent canvassing or soliciting at their property.
Anyone from the public wishing to speak on this ordinance?
Move the ordinance be adopted.
Second?
Mr. Florio?
Yes.
Mr. Bowser?
Yes.
Ms. Cavadas?
Yes.
Mayor Figueiredo?
Yes.
The following resolutions adopting the 2023 municipal budget.
Motion to approve the municipal budget.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
I'm going to do a roll call. Mr. Florio?
Yes.
Mr. Bowser?
Yes.
Ms. Cavadas?
Yes.
Mayor Figueiredo?
Yes.
Authorizing the purchase of computers, software, and accessories from Dell Computer through state contract number 19 Fleet 0056.
Move to authorize the purchase?
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Authorizing the township to participate in the Edge Market Cooperative Pricing System.
Move for approval?
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Declaring the township's support for the Click It or Ticket Seatbelt campaign from May 22nd through June 4th, 2023.
Move for approval.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Authorizing the purchase of an HP 365 latex printer for the Department of Public Works from Diversified Display Products at their low quote not to exceed $21,725.40.
Move to approve the purchase.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Authorizing the removal of brush and logs from the Department of Public Works yard from Britain Industries, Inc. at their low quote not to exceed $43,500.
Move for approval?
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Authorizing payment of all approved vouchers for solid waste collection, haulage, and disposal at the interim rate of $75.09 per ton for household waste and $107.12 per ton for bulky waste for the month of April.
Move for approval?
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Terminating the lease agreement with Community Access Unlimited, Inc. pertaining to certain properties currently leased.
Move for approval.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Authorizing the person-to-person transfer of plenary retail consumption license number 2019-33050-008 at Pocket License to Union Spirits, Inc.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Authorizing an agreement with M3K Consulting LLC as real estate and economic development consultant for a fee not to exceed $15,000.
Move to authorize the agreement.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Authorizing the mayor and administrator to submit and execute a grant agreement with the New Jersey Department of Transportation for the Green Lane Phase 1 Improvements Project.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Authorizing the mayor and administrator to submit and execute a grant agreement with the New Jersey Department of Transportation for the Mars Avenue to Liberty Avenue Rail Trail Project.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Authorizing the mayor and administrator to submit and execute a grant agreement with the New Jersey Department of Transportation for the Vauxhall Road Traffic Study Project.
Move for approval. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Authorizing a professional services agreement with Colliers Engineering and Design for the grant application preparation for the traffic study of Vauxhall Road, bikeway study and action plan for an amount not to exceed $33,400.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Authorizing an award of contract to ADG Contracting Corporation doing business as Crossroads Paving for the 2023 Road Improvement Program, Phase 3, Lehigh Avenue Project, for a fee not to exceed $1,252,101.40.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Designating Block 5711, Lot 1, 1508 Burnett Avenue as an area in need of redevelopment.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Authorizing an agreement with the Loya Law Firm LLC for legal representation in the matter of Cook versus Township of Union for an amount not to exceed $15,000.
Move to approve the agreement.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Establishing a change fund for the purpose of operations of the Knights of Columbus Pool.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Ask you to approve the finances as listed on the agenda.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
The following communications from Terry Milanda, tax collector, requesting the Township Committee authorize checks issued to the following representing the redemption of tax sale certificates as listed on the agenda.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
From Albert E. Cook Jr., George E. Cannon, Elks Lodge, 103 Valley Street, requesting permission to hold a Community Day event and to block off from Tuxedo Place to Valley Street on Saturday, July 8th, 2023, from 12 to 6 p.m.
Move to approve the request.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
From Wel Rashid Islamic Center of Union County, requesting to hold a prayer service for the Muslim holiday in Rapkin Park on Wednesday, June 28th, 2023, from 9 to 11 a.m.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
From Jack Beta, Gembro, requesting to display merchandise in front of the store located at 1745 Morris Avenue from June 2nd through August 29th, 2023.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Ratifying a request from Connecticut Farms Elementary School for the use of the showmobile on May 24th, 2023 for their variety show.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Monthly reports from the Municipal Court and Fire Department.
Move they be received and filed.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
That concludes my part of the agenda.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. We go on to our committee reports. Committeeman Florio, please.
Thank you very much, Mayor. As part of the numbers for our speed control of our main arteries in our township, during the past 2 weeks, we had 188 stops on, just list some of the streets: Burnett, Salem, Walker, Liberty, Oakland, Galloping Hill, and Colonial, and several others. Also, as we try and prevent trucks from going in roads where they shouldn't be, the large 18-wheelers, we had 19 stops during the past 2 weeks, okay? Primarily on Elmwood, Liberty, and Potter. During the past 2 weeks, we had directed patrols of 1,770, calls for service 3,142, and arrests 44. As I like to do, I want to read one particular highlight from our police department. On May 11th, officers were dispatched to multiple strong-arm robberies that had just occurred, all within a 7-minute time frame. The same suspects committed all 4 robberies and also stole the victim's vehicle in the last one. Officers converged on the area. Police officer Faustino, while searching the surrounding area, located the suspect vehicle and pursued the vehicle through Irvington before losing sight of the suspect vehicle. A few minutes later, Police Officer McTurnan located the victim's vehicle parked unoccupied on a side street in Newark. Officers canvassed the area and were able to locate one of the suspects. After the victim remained a positive ID of the suspect, he was placed under arrest, transported to Union Police Headquarters, and charged accordingly. Detective Bureau is in the process of identifying all individuals involved. Please, once again, lock your cars. Don't leave anything valuable in your cars, and definitely don't leave your fobs in the cars, and people do that, and that's how the cars get stolen. That's my report for tonight, Mayor.
Thank you. Committeeman Bowser?
Thank you, Mayor. The Recreation Department report. The Union Recreation Department is excited to announce the Columbian Swim Club will be reopening for the summer seasons on Saturday, May 27th. The pool will be open on weekends through June 26th. We will open full-time through Labor Day. Pool hours will be 12 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. All Knights of Columbus members and Township of Union residents are invited to join. The daily entry fee will be $5 per person, with children under 2 free. This year, we will add new Adirondack chairs and umbrellas. We also are adding an hourly adult swim so that everyone has a chance to relax and enjoy their day at the pool. Beat the heat at the affordable price all summer long. Save the date. The movie Under the Stars event will be held on Friday, June the 9th at Rapkin Park. We will be showing the Oscar-winning film Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. The family-friendly comedy follows Puss in Boots on an epic journey to restore his 9 lives. The star-studded voice cast will have your whole family laughing. Pre-movie entertainment, including food, vendors, DJ, photo booth, and lawn games will begin at 7 p.m. The movie will begin after sundown at approximately 8:30 p.m. Bring your lawn chairs, blankets, and the whole family. For more information, please contact the Recreation Department at 908-686-4200. Senior Center. Health and Wellness Maintenance Program, Tuesday, May 30th, 9:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Nurse Prevention Service blood pressure and blood sugar checks will be provided. Activities and programs. Poetry Workshop, Tuesday, 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Crocheting on Wednesday, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Mohan on Wednesdays from 1 to 3 p.m. Bingo Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, 12 noon to 1 p.m. AARP Smart Driving class is June 22nd, 9:15 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. $20 for AARP members and $25 for non-members. Older American Month celebration is May 24th. 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Cabaret of show tunes with vivid stage, light refreshments will be served at the Senior Center. Reservations are required. Attic treasures. Vendors needed. Bring old, new, and in-between items to sell. August 12th through the 13th. For more information, contact the Senior Center. Dine and chat luncheon. 3-course fix lunch at Peruvian Flavor, June the 28th from 1:30 to 3 p.m., $20 per person. Upcoming trips, Paper Mill Playhouse rent on June the 8th, $36 per ticket. Wind Creek Casino, Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, June the 15th, $35 per ticket. Atlantic City Casino, July 6th, $40 per ticket. Any additional information, call the Senior Center at 908-851-5290. That concludes my report.
Thank you. Deputy Mayor Cavadas, please.
Thank you, Mayor. At this time, I'd like to make a motion to approve the following license applications for gas station JRA Union Gas LLC, 2425 Vauxhall Road, Union, New Jersey. Amusement and Entertainment, Chuck E. Cheese, 2698 US 22 Center, Union, New Jersey. And Outdoor Cafe, Patty's Place, 999 Rosemont Avenue in Union, New Jersey.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye. From our fire department, some significant events that happened during this May are as follows. On May 8th, fire department apparatus responded to Liberty and Allen Avenue for a school crossing guard struck by a vehicle. Patient was stable and transported to University Hospital. On May 9th, fire department supervisors were requested to respond to the Home Depot on Springfield Avenue for a group of kids that were cooking on a propane grill in a shopping cart and walking around the store. The incident was being recorded for social media, we believe. On May 10th, fire department apparatus responded to Morris Avenue for a motor vehicle accident with cardiac arrest and entrapment. The victim was extricated from the vehicle and transported to the University Hospital in serious condition. On May 15th, Fire Department apparatus responded to the Garden State Parkway North Toll Plaza for an overturned vehicle. The vehicle struck the toll plaza, overturned, and slid in its roof for approximately 50 yards. The driver refused medical attention. Once cleared from previous incident on the Garden State Parkway, units responded to a Hilton Avenue for another vehicle overturned incident. The vehicle struck a parked car on the side of the road and overturned, landing on its roof. The driver refused medical attention also. On May 15th, Fire Department apparatus responded to Route 22 East for a power line that had fallen and caught 4 vehicles on fire. On May 18th, Fire Department apparatus responded to Orange Avenue for report structure fire. The fire had started on the outside of the house from the electrical power service. PSC&G was requested to respond to the scene to cut the power to the house. The Red Cross relocated 6 occupants until repairs to the residence could be completed. Also, I want to report that there was 218 emergency calls for service this period with 118 medical calls. And that concludes my report, Mayor.
Thank you, Deputy Mayor. Before I begin, I want to congratulate our 7th and 8th grade track team, that's our middle school team, who competed at the Union County Championships last week. Girls placed second and the boys finished in first place as Union County champions. Congratulations to our young boys and girls there. And as Committeeman Bowser said, just in time for summer, I can't believe this weekend we're opening the pool and it's Memorial Day. The Columbian Swim Club at 1034 Jeanette Avenue opens this Saturday, May 27th. It's open to all Union residents. No online or advanced reservations are needed. From the opening date on this weekend until June 26th, the pool is open only on weekends. After June 26th, it will be open during the week also. Pool hours are from 12 to 7:30. The cost is $5 per person and free for babies under 2 years old. Please bring a proof of Union residency or a night's membership. And don't forget, Memorial Day, Monday, there will be a DJ and a catered lunch there. And speaking of Memorial Day, help us kick off Memorial Day weekend with our pre-Memorial Day encampment on Sunday, May 28th at Freiburger Park from 1 to 4 p.m. Come learn and see history come alive with the Continental Army, British Army, and Hessians. Then on Monday, May 29th, starting at 10 a.m., join us at the reviewing stand at Pearl Harbor Circle on Stuyvesant Avenue for the Memorial Day Parade, followed by a reenactment and memorial program at Honor Roll Park at 12 p.m. Come see vintage cars, motorcycles, military units, vehicles, Revolutionary War reenactors, civic and youth organizations as they march for our military. If you are an organization that is interested in marching, you can please email Karen at kcaulfield@uniontownship.com. And coming in June, celebrating the start of Pride Month in style on Saturday, June 3rd for a day of music, dancing, and giveaways, Union Pride will kick off at 1 p.m. with a flag raising in front of Union Town Hall. Then from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m., join us across the street for a party in the park with live entertainment, Broadway performances, giveaways, a beer garden, and so much more. Our theme this year is Strength in Solidarity, so come join the positive vibes while standing tall with the LGBTQ+ community. And also, as Committeeman Bowser stated, I want to thank our Union Rec Department for starting up our Movies Under the Stars, and you described that great movie, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. So a pre-movie entertainment, as we said, begins at 7, and the movie will follow at 8:30. There'll be entertainment, including a photo booth, DJ, and some lawn games. Also, our rec department will be collecting non-perishable food items for the town food pantry. Please consider donating to help those in need in our community. And our Juneteenth celebration, the Township of Union, in partnership with Union resident Michaela Band of KB Events, is hosting its 3rd annual Juneteenth celebration on Saturday, June 17th, from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. at Rapkin Park. There'll be dozens of vendors, food trucks, live entertainments, and performances, so please join us. And with that, I conclude my report, and I open up the floor to anyone in the public who wishes to speak. Please note that there is a 5-minute rule. When you come up, please state your name and your address. The floor is open.
Can you hear me? My name is Alan Nemeth. I'm from 339 Stockton Road. I'm here to talk about something in our neighborhood. As a resident of Union for the past 63 years, 23 of which I reside in Putnam Manor section, where I'm currently serving as president of our civic association. I'm deeply concerned about the current situation at 380 Princeton Road. As you all know, we live in a beautiful residential neighborhood, one of the finest in Union. The owner of 380 Princeton Road has converted this beautiful home, an iconic property, into a dormitory. The building thus creating a nuisance of noise, parking, and other issues that affect the homes of the families surrounding the area. The list of complaints on this property, there's a large, many complaints. And it's been generated, let's see, this property has generated, is all the evidence that the township needs to put an end, to shut down this operation. In this way, we can preserve a wonderful neighborhood that has been built over the decades. If the letter of the law is not being violated here, the spirit of the law certainly is being violated. This residence has become a blight on our neighborhood. Please put an end to this situation immediately.
Thank you, Alan. Anyone else wishing to speak?
Bob Felly, 690 Fairfield Way. I wasn't going to say anything today because 2 weeks ago I made a bit of a speech. Two things I want to bring up. Over the weekend, there were multiple complaints against this house again. The neighbors in the area had nothing but noise, 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 noise to 2, 3 o'clock in the morning again. So this is not something that's going away. It's just as bad as it was 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. Police had to be there, check the records. They had to be there again multiple times for late night loud noise. How much can we go with this? This is getting absurd. So that's number one. Number two is I have signatures, but 2 weeks, I'll take that back, 10 days before the last meeting, which I spoke, Putnam Manor Civic Association and handed out to all our neighbors a letter to be signed if you were agreement about what's happening at 380. And I did the collection, and I just want to present this to the town council, mayor, whoever would accept this, but this is the signatures of our residents for your viewing. And that's all I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you
Bye.
so much.
Mayor, I did just want to know for the record that police department was out there and summonses were issued this past weekend.
Thank you.
Hi. Tracy Yazigi, 1027 Bertram Terrace. Just wondering about the chicken ordinance. We were supposed to be addressed and have an answer at this meeting.
Mr. Travisano, any update on the,
Mayor, from what I understand, it's still being worked on and considered.
So when do we anticipate having an answer? I have a couple of chickens I need to know.
I'll put you in contact.
I've been in contact.
Oh, you have the name and number?
But she didn't, I didn't get a call from her. So that was 3 months ago. So, no.
Do you have her contact information, Madam Clerk?
I believe it did.
I gave it 3 months ago.
Why don't we just have you re-give it to her, please?
Yep.
Like that, it's on, she has a copy of it.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much. Anyone else wishing to speak? Just bring the microphone down to you. There you go.
Hi, Eileen Ferdinandi, 964 Burlington Avenue. Myself and about 2/4, 3/4 of my neighborhood are here about the bar on Morris Avenue called Signatures. There is foot traffic, car traffic, garbage, urination. On Sunday afternoon, we were all out enjoying the afternoon, and there was a big brawl at the corner over parking. It's a disgrace down there. I don't know what you guys are going to have to figure out something to do with it. I don't know how else to, that's it, I'm good. And everyone else wants to tell you the same thing.
I welcome them to come on up. Anyone else wishing to speak? Just state your name and address, please.
Alicia Lodato, 967 Burlington Avenue, again with Signature Bar. They block our driveways. The garbage, and excuse me for saying this, used condoms are thrown on our property. They're drunk and walking up and down the block. The noise, after 12 o'clock, they're singing, they're talking. You can't sleep. You cannot park on the block. They literally will block your driveways where you can't get out if there's an emergency. And if you say something to them, they just look at you and they just keep going to the bar. It's to the point now it's out of control. We called the police. Sunday, we had a brouhaha. She said on the corner. They were blocking the fire hydrant. They were blocking the corner. You couldn't make a right onto Burlington from Jesse. You couldn't turn onto our block from Morris Avenue because the cars were from the stop street all the way down and from the street all the way down here. There's no way to move. This bar is out of control. Nobody seems to care about doing something about that. Like I said, if you saw the garbage and the language and what's going on, it's crazy. So please help us. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else wishing to speak?
Hi, my name is Elaine Maldonado, 960 Burlington Avenue. I also would like to address the situation with the Signatures Bar. They have relieved themselves in front of our house. I have pictures of the garbage that is thrown in front of my house. I have them blocking my driveway and the loud disorderly conduct that is going on out there. It's just got to be stopped. It's really, at all hours, you know, it really is out of control. If we can get some assistance with this, it would be very helpful.
Do you have any pictures with you here
Yes,
this
I do.
evening? If
I
you would
do.
hand them to our officer, please.
Thank you so much.
Are you going to let him comment or he's going to comment?
Thank you.
Good job.
Hi, I live on Frederick Terrace, which is off of
name,
Burlington.
please.
Teresa Matthews. And one day, I don't know, about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, someone parked in front of my house to walk over to Signature's Bar, and they decided to urinate on the tree that's on my lawn, on my property. They walked onto my lawn, my front lawn, went to the bathroom, and then walked over to Signature's Bar. And I called the police, and they came right away, as they always do. And they looked at the car and whatever. I haven't seen that particular car park in front of my house again, but they do park in front of my house often, and they're very loud when they come out of the bar, waking us up. There's been lots of liquor bottles on my front lawn, on the corner, and all up and down Burlington Avenue. And a lot of those little airplane bottles, I don't know what they do with those, but little liquor bottles that they leave lying around, and all kinds of garbage. So that's my issue. But I really did not enjoy watching a gentleman urinate on my front lawn.
Absolutely. Thank you for
Thanks.
bringing that to our attention. Anyone else?
Hi, my name is Paul Weiss. I live on Jesse Place, 566 Jesse Place. I'm also commenting on the situation with Signatures Bar. I have personally witnessed disputes in the street. Looked to me like a domestic dispute of sorts, where people were fighting after they had left the bar, arguing over what seemed like relationship issues. I've personally gone down to that part of the street, cleaned up the trash, you know, with a broom and a dustpan, picked up stemware from the bar, cups with, the little Twizzlers, obviously stuff that came from the bar. From what I understand, they deny that that's the case because I've swept up a lot of trash, beer cans, liquor bottles, looks like food and stuff that's actually blocking that gets caught up in the drains. Taken all that and returned it to the bar. I left it there. I know they're not happy about it, but it doesn't belong in our neighborhood. In addition to that, the parking situation is, it's out of control on the streets. They park at the Wells Fargo Bank in the parking lot there. I don't know if the landlord there or if the bank is aware, but until all hours of the night, you got people coming and going there. That actually butts up against the back of my house and a number of other residents there. It's quite loud. I've called the police to come down and pass through there. I don't know if they have permission to park there. They also park across the street at what used to be Quality Auto. I don't know if they own that property anymore, but they park there. They park in all the parking lots surrounding, and it's very loud in the middle of the night. I have younger kids who have also, I have a teenager who's also witnessed some of the lewd acts going on in cars. They're old enough to know what's going on, but shouldn't really have to explain that to my kid, that this is happening in our neighborhood. What used to be, a sleepy pub that I had visited in the past myself when it was the stable. Never had any problems with the previous owners, but I definitely have a problem with it now because it used to be a sleepy pub. Now it's a nightclub that goes on late into the night, all hours of the night. Another thing I witness is people getting into their cars after coming from there and, not, how do I say this, driving over the curbs because clearly they're intoxicated from my perspective anyway. They're trying to get out of a tight parking space. They'll pull up on the curbs. And my neighbor to my right has also witnessed them like dinging other cars on their way in and out. So please, we're asking, it's changed the way of our life, our daily life. In the middle of the week, kids, even my 16-year-old's like, hey, I just want to get to sleep so I can get to school in the morning. And I know that sounds weird, but my kid's, she's an academic, and she doesn't like being up until 2 in the morning because she can't sleep because of the noise. So please, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Weiss.
Hello, good afternoon. We are from Jesse Place, 594, and we came over for the same situation. Our situation right there is not really good at all with the bar behind us. So every single day, it's garbage. They are throwing garbage to my place, our property, like chicken bones.
Like bottles over our
Step closer to the mic, please. Thank you.
They throw bottles into our backyard, food, all types of trash. They've hit our fence. Someone was drunk driving, we're guessing, and they hit our fence and broke it. We can't sleep. I have a 9-month-old baby, and it's hard because there's noise at all hours of the night.
Yeah, and I don't know why or how these people at the bar, they open place. They are not supposed to be there, actually. Basically, they are not supposed to be there, according to the area. It's a residential area. On one way, maybe, yeah, it's okay. It could be good for them to stay there. But if they had to be quiet, at least they had to keep the noise inside of the place, not outside. Not table upside. My fence is like protecting the tables they are putting right there, was putting right there. And the people are screaming. They can be there upside. I can be outside with my
Yeah,
family.
we can't enjoy our
With the
backyard
noise.
because, I mean, it's just impossible. And also, we have, the parking situation is the same. It's gotten to a point where it is unbearable, the situation in our neighborhood.
And not only that, when they close place, people on the street, in the corner, they're screaming.
Yeah.
We cannot sleep because it's a lot of noise right there.
Yeah, so they stay around the area, hanging out, playing music, drinking, eating. They leave food, liquor bottles all on our front yard
Yeah.
every time, every day.
Yeah. I hope you can do something, please. You can help us. I mean, the area is really nice, very quiet, it's nice. And that doesn't have to be with this kind of progress for a neighborhood. I hope you can do something about it.
Yes, please.
Please. Thank you very much.
Thank
It would
you.
be really, really good for us. Thank you.
Thank you for coming up. Anyone else wishing to speak?
Hi, my name is Derek Scott. I live at 934 Burlington Avenue. Been a resident for over 20 years. Our neighborhood is, I would say, definitely under attack, and something needs to be done about it. It's all coming from the activities at Signature's Bar. I'm here trying to determine exactly how to put it across to you guys. On Sunday, I witnessed a woman stumbling from the bar. Stumbling. She's drunk. She got in her car and she drove off. That's a danger to our neighborhood. We need to do something about it. Somebody needs to curtail this club and have them either shut them down or have them follow the rules of our neighborhood. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Scott. Anyone else wishing to speak? Seeing none, can I have a motion to adjourn?
Move to adjourn?
All in favor?
Aye.
Have a good evening, everyone.